Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Geneforge, where we have arrived in Pentel last time and started talking to some people, which, you know, well, I guess the leader, Rydell, was kind of welcoming, but at the same time, you know, he was doing as the Obears do and trying to, you know, convince me that I was their savior and messiah to, I don't know, bring them the blessing of the Shapers, which obviously I'm not. And I'm not going to, and I could unfortunately not really make it sufficiently clear, I don't think, that I was not, in fact, that person. Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm not going to steal from them, I guess. Although there was a living tool. That's always a little bit tempting. But at least I'm getting some minor experience here for picking things. Thankfully, they don't mind. I'm going to check out what all these different exits lead to. Pentel Woods. Oh, wait. Oh, that wasn't even on the map because I never tried to use that exit from Thorny Fen, right? Did I? I don't think I ever entered this map. Let me check real quick. Yeah, no, I didn't. Oh, hi. You're a charged Lich. Level 6, 55 health. Alright, that should be easy enough to kill. I wasn't really planning to do any fighting necessarily. However, okay. Apparently you cannot access the world map while in combat. Fair enough, I suppose. Okay, and kill. Alright. I'm assuming these can be pretty nasty when they get to do anything. I mean, that one did do something. It attacked us. Are you going to attack? They can be poisoned. Oh, wait. I guess I had tried to exit combat. But since... Oh, wow. Nice. 2-shot. I'll take it. But yeah, since I had already attacked that one, combat restarted immediately. Pentel Woods, West Pukri, North Pentel. Right. So yeah, I wasn't really... Oh, that's a different kind. Roguelish. Even weaker. Huh. Yeah. I mean, again, as I was trying to say multiple times now, this is technically the another alternate route to Pentel, so it should be pretty easy, all things considered. Definitely, yeah, pretty easy level-wise. And I'm also probably not going to get any quests for this place in Pentel, since, you know, that would basically be sending me backwards through or to a place that I might have already cleared out completely. So that seems unlikely. Still, I might want to return to Pentel because, you know, I started exploring that place. I think I kind of want to continue. Or do I? I don't know. Maybe I feel more like doing some fighting rather than a lot of talking. Also, we talked to some people. Maybe I'll mix things up a little bit. Why not? The servals have been very busy in this forest over the last century or so, cutting down the thick strands of trees for their fires and their homes. The woods are quiet now. There are no servals to be seen. It is very quiet. Yes. Double quiet. In fact, all sounds are muted. The noises of the birds and insects are strangely distant. There is something in the air, an indefinable presence, constantly itching at the back of your mind. Unwelcome and disturbing thoughts constantly intrude upon you. It's not an unfamiliar feeling. You have experienced this before, yeah, while fighting Warp the Vlish. You're in the presence of Vlish, quite a few of them. Vlish were created by the Shapers to shepherd simpler creations and send messages to distant areas. They're frail, highly magical, and their minds are linked. Okay. So, in theory... Also, funny how that text box actually stopped me mid-fireball. Okay. I mean, if they're all mentally linked, all the Vlish on this entire map should be coming to join this fight. Which, I mean, they might be. And punch. Yeah, these guys individually have... I mean, they deal a ton of damage. Okay, he got panicked immediately. Kind of understandable. Yeah, but individually they're super easy to kill, so... That's good. There's another one. That's not as good. Stun? Nope. no stun. And he still has 19 health. He's gonna take some poison damage though if I hit him. Okay, did take 5 poison damage. Good to know that that's apparently the usual amount for those. Okay, any more? I know I was kind of joking about them all joining this fight, but maybe they really are. Sure seems like they might be. What was that? Oh, you're still panicked. Ugh. Yeah, okay. Huh? Can you not? Clear path to your target. Oh, is that actually stopping me? Not a big deal, thankfully. Okay. I guess we'll see if any more are coming. Yep, sure are. Alright, okay, so the game was not lying. I guess that NPC that I saved in the area west of here did tell me about a path that I could take to bypass all or most of the Vlish. I mean, I guess if they really are linked, and it seems like they are, then bypassing only some of them wouldn't even help. You'd actually have to avoid getting into combat with any of them. Well, yep, I guess they're just all gonna come one after the other. But that's honestly okay. Okay, he gets another attack. Or does he? I mean, he could have attacked. Instead, he chose to bless, which is, you know, not the most sound strategy in his situation there. Okay, are we good now? Seems like that might have been all of them for now. Maybe that was just the ones patrolling around. There might still be more in some fixed locations, or guarding something. I guess we'll see what there even is to guard here. Living tool, nice. Actually, let's pick up that meat and eat it. Might as well. Would this be the one? Yeah, sure. I can do that. Hello. Okay, there's one down here that did not join the previous fight. This room is full of bones, all gnawed clean. They haven't been here long. The vinegary smell of corrupt essence is heavy in the air. The distracting aura of the Vlish is strong here. You can hear a soft gurgling and hissing through the door to the south. Huh. Interesting. Scree. Thanks for missing. It's appreciated. Ah. You're not supposed to miss, though. Well, okay, I guess critical makes up for it, partially. And we still managed to take him out. Alright. Of course, that might have alerted war if there are more of them patrolling maybe in the southern half of the map. We'll see. We got all of these things. Actually, there's a bunch of things. Iron Shield. That's slightly better. A little bit more heavy. Heavier. But not a big deal. Gauntlets cannot be sold. No. Okay. Nice. Another one. Sure. Oh. Oh, hi. Got the Vlish spawner here. Was not expecting that. I don't know what I was expecting. Yikes. Okay. I might not be ready for this, but well, here we are. Gonna have to deal with it. Curse is unfortunate, of course, but not really a whole lot I can do about that. I could. Let's see here. Speed spores. I only have one of those though. I could use curing spores to at least get rid of the debuffs. Yeah, I think that's worth it. And then we can buff our own party here. I guess I'd rather not have him walk right into this. Okay. And then I misclicked. That's wonderful. I just wanted to check the spawner. So that's... Well, I guess we can still, yeah, hopefully. And thankfully take out that enemy. So let's see here, level 8. Okay, so that guy obviously, or that thing, has a ton of health, as expected. These are the same as the ones we've been seeing patrolling. This clawbug is pretty tough though, unfortunately. Wait. Oh god. Please don't die. He's vulnerable. Oof, and terrified. And he died. Oh man, that sucks. Yeah, I did not mean to send him in there. Of course, he might have died either way. 30% mental resistance, and these guys cannot be stunned at all, but I feel like I should still at least try to... I guess these here don't have any mental resist, so there's a pretty good chance to stun them. Should try to daze. Okay, actually dazed all the regular enemies. I mean, that's good. Does that give us enough time to actually kill this thing, perhaps? I mean, maybe. It creates more. That sucks. Kind of what it does, though. So that shouldn't really come as a surprise. Can you... Wait. Can you not walk here? You can. Of course you can. And you missed. Well... 7 essence left. Yeah, so obviously I cannot just create a new creature to replace Monome. War Blessing? Kinda need to deal with this one, though. One way or the other. He's just creating... Or it's just creating more. Every single turn. Wow, holy moly. Okay, this is not gonna work out. In fact, this is really tough. Unless there is another way to deal with this from the other side, I don't really know how I could possibly handle this. Also, where's the entrance? I guess it must be down here in the very bottom left corner? Anyway, oh, also, there's another enemy coming from the outside. I guess that doesn't help. Yeah, I don't know where I saved. It's been a while ago, isn't it? It's been all the way back here. That's kind of what I thought. Hold on a sec. Okay, actually just quickly re-killed the things. I felt like less enemies joined the fight, although I don't know. I guess I saved after I had already killed a couple, so I don't really know. There was an additional one right outside the door here, like last time. And there's the exit. Alright. Yeah, I don't remember what that NPC... What the tip was that the NPC gave us? I mean, there were enemies that were Vlish on both paths, right? There was definitely at least one here, one up here in the corner, I think, that joined the fight. And there's at least this one here, so yeah, neither of those of the two possible directions were Vlish free, so we would have angered them either way, alerted them. I am going to attempt this place again in a moment, and yeah, as I kind of figured, it does not seem like there is a way to blow up the spawner from behind the wall. No such luck this time. Huh? Oh, okay. I wondered why he didn't approach sooner, so I thought he might not have been active. But maybe he wasn't actually, and just decided to attack us when he finally saw us. So, yeah, that's okay. Oh. What was that? Oh, you, perhaps? Quick action. Don't mind if I do. Just trash. Some money. Okay, there used to be a road here. Actually, there still is. It's not completely cut off. Are these supposed to be actual Vlish nests? Although I guess we've seen that they're they're being created by the spawner, so I don't know if they're also breeding naturally here. If they even can do that. I guess in theory the nests might be unrelated. Terrified. Wait. Is that... did he just get terrified because he took damage, or was that an effect of the spell? Either way, it's not that bad. Terrified is gonna run out. Thankfully, he doesn't just keep running. Oh, hi. While we're out of combat. That would be extremely unfortunate, extremely annoying, really. Missed. That is unfortunate. Okay, he took some damage. I took some damage. Yeah, I'll just have to... you've hunted down most of the rogue village. It's now safe to cross this area. Okay, nice. Oh, sometimes the game gives you an explicit message about that. Sometimes it doesn't. That's fine. Yeah, I'll have to do some healing before we attempt the spawner room, that's for sure. Honestly, that one's gonna be tough no matter what. Even if we come in there prepared. Like if I guess the plan for now is to pre-buff before even opening the door. It's the best I can think of, and then I'll try to stun whatever we can. But of course, with the spawner constantly spawning new things, that's gonna be rough. We can barely kill one of these things, you know, per turn. And it seemed perfectly capable and willing to keep spawning one each turn. So, yeah. Definitely, probably problematic. Also, I should have... Okay, good. I should have had him teleport to make sure. But it's fine. It all worked out alright. Oh, interesting. And no way to... At least no way that I immediately saw to immunify myself to these spores here. With a sinking feeling, you recognize the small puffballs littering the ground. The shapers call them mines. They are simple fungal creations. When someone steps near one, it explodes. When you enter the building, the mine's sensory tentacles turn and point at you. The closest mines are small, but the row behind them glows with energy. Their explosions could very easily be lethal. Yep. Mines normally don't live very long. These must have been created very recently, probably to keep shapers from reaching the canister at the back of the room. But who would make them? And for what matter? And for that matter, could. Yeah, well... Well, that's nice. I think I quick save? Yeah, I did. I literally just did. Okay. That was unfortunate that for some reason my character was still on his way to walk in there. And that I was also too slow to actually prevent it. I'm assuming there is a way to safely pass through them, even though so far we've seen the spore boxes or whatever, spore switches, pretty much directly next to the mines that they affect. But well, we'll see. It might actually be in this workshop here. This was a workshop before its servals abandoned it. They weren't lumberjacks though. They scavenged old shaper equipment. There's a lot of it rusting outside to the east. More of it is in here, surrounded by tools. When the shapers abandoned this island, they left behind a lot of useful tools. Servals were never meant to even touch them, let alone use them. In your absence, this was utterly forgotten. Well, or just ignored, I guess. Alright, some protective gloves. Makes sense. Get some more non-stackable shaper equipment, which I have, by the way, been... I guess I'm using these normal javelins, huh? Yeah, we have a bunch of weight capacity as well, so that's not a problem. I have been stacking these, or stashing these, rather, in a box in Valkyrie somewhere. I wrote it down, so should be able to find that. I think I put it in the spy's house that is now abandoned, if I remember correctly. The bulk of this ledger details scavenged shaper devices and their sale to the serviles. Fines, shipments, prices. Serviles often serve as record keepers for the shapers, which explains why this ledger is so neat and carefully maintained. Tucked between two of the pages you find the beginning of a letter. The name of the addressee has been smudged by moisture, but some words are legible. The fourth Vlish has been sighted, and this one attacked one of the women. When guards arrived, one of them struck it. Not long after being wounded, the thing let out a loud keen. I suspect the creatures support each other when assaulted. Very strange behavior. Who could have programmed them thus? It matters not, at this point. We need more support. I mean, presumably there were some of those outsiders using this workshop. Curing Pod. Right, also that chitin actually. Oh, interesting. I mean, I like those resistances and the base armor. Not super heavy either. Well, I guess it's a little bit heavy. Definitely a lot heavier than the jerkin I'm wearing. +2 to mental magic. Mental magic being specifically days. Well, and rec, I guess. Yeah. Magic. I mean, 2 points is pretty significant, honestly. Assuming that affects hit chances, which, you know, is pretty crucial for days. I think I'm going to sell this. It is nice and protective, but I think I will, as usual, prioritize offensive and, you know, skill buffing equipment. What is this? 1 living tool? Sure. 20 experience too. Oh, okay, this is kind of major. Oh, level 10. Yikes. You're level 10 as well. Okay, why don't we not deal with them right now? I was really expecting this area here to be a lot lower level than it turned out to be. Pretty interesting. Maybe there are quests in over in Pentel to actually deal with this. Broken baton, alright, okay. Yes. Shaper equipment of all types. At least those 2 types that we've seen so far. It's gonna be useful for someone, eventually. Okay, one of these weird things. I guess this one doesn't really have any significance. Healing spores. And more healing spores. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, so that mined warehouse. That's a bunch of mines. I mean, that's an awful lot of mines. I don't really think the game would expect you to, at any point, just tank the damage from an entire minefield like that. Doesn't seem quite in character. Actually, let's just deal with this guy while we see him before he wanders off and, you know, jumps on us later. That should have been most, if not all, the patrols, though, right? Dealt with quite a few of them at this point. Okay, Pentel Woods, East Cask, North Pentel. Oh, there is an east exit here. I see. Yeah? I mean, not really. The tombs. Ooh, wait. Does this actually... I guess there is a bridge here, so this might actually connect over to Cask via the coastal route here. Interesting. Obviously, those the name and the skull symbol there don't exactly inspire confidence. But it is definitely intriguing. This glade is full of something, not bones. You can smell sulfur, and the nest has been recently occupied. By what, though? Though the owner is absent, you feel like you are being watched. Really? Uh-oh. Save the game. Is that just the game trying to mess with me? Or is there actually anything to it? Well, nothing did come and attack me, so I don't know. Maybe these are supposed to be Vlish nests. I guess after being created, maybe they they're left to just live out here and, you know, build nests and whatnot. I guess they have to hunt and eat things as well if they want to stay alive. Anyway, it's safe enough to enter this first room here. Right, we did get this minor shield upgrade. Okay. Now, I mean, we found all these healing spores. I guess I'd rather save them for in combat. 46 health. Only 4 essence. That's not really enough. I mean, I'm gonna save and give it a try anyway. But I don't feel particularly hopeful in our current shape. War Blessing. Can creatures actually... No. That makes sense. Protection. I can do that in combat. Good to know. And you can actually move after interacting with an object. Not that that really comes into play much. Wait. Could I deal some damage like this? I could actually hit both claw bugs, for what it's worth. Or I suppose I could do this? Yeah. I think I'm gonna... Really? Can't see? There we go. Not a ton of damage, but the acid should do some work in time. Probably want to take out these clawbugs though. It has not... Yeah, okay. It hadn't started creating any actual creations yet. Thanks for missing. Twice in a row. I appreciate that. Wait, you're poisoned, so and acidified, so you're gonna die. 63 health. It's easier to check here. Not an immediate danger. Of course, if I daze... Oh, I can't. Not with spells, anyway. I do have items to use, though, potentially. Maybe having Monomate jump in here was a bit of a bad idea. I mean, what I can do is this. No, I can't heal him. Dang it. Uh-oh. Well, that's a bit of a flaw in my plan. I was thinking that, you know, I can just use items to damage him, to damage everyone, including him, and then just heal my own creation and still end up, you know, having damaged multiple enemies. No, don't miss. That is a problem. Okay. No, not okay. Oh, crap. I mean, I guess it's kind of the fate of a tank. Oh god, no, he's gonna die, though. This thing has taken a surprising amount of damage. Step away. Kill it. Or not. Oh god. This is not great. Heal. Actually, I could have potentially healed and saved Monome's life with a healing spore. Acid resisted. I mean, that's good. This is getting costly. The acid is definitely taking its toll. That being said, it's gonna run out on blackjack at least in one more turn. So do I just use... I guess I just picked up 2 sets of healing spores on this map. So that's kind of okay to use. Yeah, I guess I'll use this. Critical hit 2. I think I'm gonna focus on the spawner at this point. Oh. Oh, we were cursed, actually. I was expecting more poison or acid. It's getting really low here. 42. I'm also getting really low. Gonna heal myself, and I guess use another one of these. That's what I have them for. Critical, 31. So close. Okay, it's dead. But, oh no, oh no. Say it isn't so. Kill it? Okay, you killed it. I am going to retreat. I'm no longer taking damage over time. I think we're good. Major yikes. Okay, get healed, actually. This is a healing pool, right? Isn't it? Is this a healing pool? Really? I guess not. Okay, never mind. It's fine though. We dealt with all the enemies. That costs a bunch of resources, but I mean, honestly, that's perfectly fine. The fire ones, I even still have the one in my junk bag. Now I wonder if I shouldn't just take it back out again. I mean, I could, obviously. Maybe I should. Yeah, I did use 2 healing spores, which are in limited supply and pretty useful. Very useful, in fact. Being the only way I can heal my creations without using spells. But I guess it's worth it. I mean, this was a pretty tough encounter. Unexpectedly so. So, yeah, I think I'm going to save this one for sure. See what I got for it. A grounded tunic. Energy resistance. Yeah. And even less protective than this jerkin. Kinda lame, to be honest. But, I mean, this might have been the objective of a quest, actually. Obviously, people in Pentel can't be happy with, or, you know, a bunch of these dangerous and terrifying creatures patrolling the woods directly south of their town. So, I guess we'll see if we can retroactively get rewarded for this. No answer on the warehouse mine question, but there is the underground area here that is pretty heavily guarded, so there could be something there. I guess we haven't seen an example of a spore switch on a different map. Wait, where am I even going? I guess I saw this wall here and thought it was the warehouse, and I wasn't really paying attention to the minimap. Anyway, we haven't really seen an example of a spore switch on a different map or level of a map affecting spores, you know, on a different level. But I guess it's not impossible. Anyway, yeah, that was a bit painful. Yeah, I'm not gonna make a volatile thought, but I am going to create another thought because, well, you know, that last one didn't last so long, but they've proved pretty useful. Otherwise, I think I did something like this. 12 essence seems about right. Did I give him more attack power? I don't know. I can always readjust later. And thankfully I can also change the name as many times as I need. But I think we're at Monomay the 3rd, right? That was Monomay the 2nd? Ah, again with the stupid Z and Y. Never get used to that, or I'm never going to remember beforehand. That's okay though. Okay, Monomay the 3rd. Maybe we're at the 4th. I'm not entirely sure, but you know, I'll look it up later and readjust or correct if needed. Okay, well that was a fun little diversion, and there is still the underground area and the warehouse to deal with. Yeah, I'm gonna remember that. I'm gonna take a note about it later, just in case. Right, save the game, and I guess we'll keep checking out this place, see if we can find someone to give us a quest. Unfortunately, the actual leader of this place did not, but I'm expecting at least 2 quests. One from that guy whose name I forgot, who Rydell told us about, and then the Pixley person. That's okay. Pentel East, pretty far away from the actual town. I just wanted to put that on the map. It seems like the more straightforward way toward Cask as well. 5 living tools. No. Not for now, at least. I mean, I don't expect to really gain anyone's trust here. To the extent that I will be handed a key that opens these various locked doors, but... well, we'll see. Maybe we'll get something as a quest reward, even if we are not officially their allies. Wooded Valley, okay. Well, since Pentel East seems to be the main path leading to Cask, I'm assuming that the Wooded Valley might be a quest area. But I guess, I mean, now that I've seen the how tough these southern woods actually were, that might very well also be a quest area for this place. Main barracks, Nickel Blade. Ah, I think that's the guy. Yep, there he is. So this place has multiple blades, huh? I wonder if the other one that we that was separated from the rest of the troops that we helped outside is actually somewhere to be found inside. Well, first Mickle Blade. Or Mikal, or whatever. I don't know. You doubt that you'll ever get used to seeing servants like this, tall, armored, and trained with weapons. Well, I mean, at this point, we really should be used to it. Fortunately, you have little to fear from this one. It's all he can do to keep from throwing himself to the floor at your feet. Welcome, Great Shaper. I am Mickle Blade, commander of the armed servants here. We have waited so long for the return of your kind. There are so many foes facing us, and so little we can do to oppose them. Without help. Okay, I guess I want to learn more about Pentel, although... yeah, he's probably just gonna send me to someone else. I'm not much of a talker. You could learn more from Rydell, about our wars, about the Obeyers. I mean, he did have an awful lot to say about the Obeyers. About wars, though? I mean, he did freely admit that that they supported the, or even, yeah, they basically fed and instructed Control 4 to attack Valkyrie and possibly also Cask. But I mean, they're not openly at war, right? They are trading with the other factions. Anyway, you're an Obeyer? I mean, duh. Of course, all of Pentel is. We are proper servants. We act like we're supposed to. Shapers gave us life, and we are grateful. We have stayed loyal so that you don't destroy us when you return. What are your wars? We are surrounded by rogues. Rogue monsters, rogue servants, insolent awakened to the west, mad takers to the east. We tried to teach them the error of their ways. Then we had to fight them. We have been fighting for many years. I mean, again, it's... I did get the impression that there was actual open hostility going on between them. More like, I don't know, at least on Valkyrie's side, on the side of the Awakened, it seemed more like they were more or less, I don't know, just disappointed or, you know, shaking their heads in disbelief at the backwards ways of their Eastern brethren. And Cask, of course, from what I've been hearing, seems more or less openly hostile and violent and volatile. But yeah, I don't know. I wasn't getting the impression that the Awakened were under the impression that they were at war with Pentel. But maybe Pentel sees it differently. And I guess they've been maybe not attacking them openly. I guess they have been using, you know, Control 4 and possibly other rogues to do the attacking for them. Maybe without the Awakened knowing. It's kind of tricky, kind of sneaky. Anyway, yeah, I'm not going to praise them for it, obviously. Why fight them? Why not just ignore them? Or, you know, be friends with them? Or at least be allies against the actual mindless rogues that are threatening everyone equally? Oh well. I guess there's no arguing and no reasoning with these more or less religious fanatics. I mean, ultimately it comes down to religion, right? Even though in their case their creators are very real. I mean, Yeah, but their worship of them is obviously indistinguishable from other religions. Anyway, we only do what we think Shapers would want, because that is what is right, and because we don't want you to punish us. I mean, I suppose it's at least understandable that they'd be afraid of the Shapers once, if and when they return in full force, that they would not distinguish between, you know, the different sects and the different tribes of Serviles and just punish them all equally. I don't know. I guess I don't really know that, but I guess it doesn't seem very unlikely that that would happen. So, yeah, anyway. You need my help. What's wrong, Servile? Aren't these basically the same thing? I don't really want to talk to him like this, so tell me about the threats around you. Where to begin? There are raiders and infiltrators from Kazg. There are rogues. There are even rumors of evil humans on our isle. All humans are barred from Susha, and yet they came. Oh, yeah, that's interesting. Where did the rogues come from? We don't know. They first started to come about 3 years ago. First alone or in pairs, small and twisted, then more, then hordes. I hear there are even creatures that hide in caves and spawn the rogues themselves. Oh yeah, tell me about it. At first it was a nuisance. Now it threatens us all. What about the spies from Kazg? Kazg is a village to the east. It is a sick place, consumed by the beliefs of the Takers. They would lead us in rebellion against your kind. The horror! I can't bear to think of it. They send raiders here all the time, to punish us for our loyalty. Do not worry, though. When we capture a Taker, we deal with it. Oh, I have no doubt about that. Oh, how? Quickly, and in a way that ensures they never question the Shapers again. We never hesitate to do your will. Yikes. Okay. That was not a quest, though. So, do I have to ask this one? You need my help? What's wrong, Servile? Yep, apparently. Rebellion! Rogue Serviles! Our warriors in the Thorny Woods must block in a band of dangerous rogue Serviles. This task wastes valuable forces. If you could slay them, it would be most helpful to your loyal Serviles here. Yeah. Thorny Wood is not a place I've seen, I think. It's none of the adjacent ones, anyway. Where is this? If you leave the city gates to the east and travel down the road to the south, you will reach Thorny Wood. Okay. Along the central road, you will find our outpost. What makes you think these Serviles are rogue? I mean, that's... It's not a matter of thinking, right? It's pretty clear to see when they're rogue. They're Inutal, cast-offs from Kazg, we think. They won't work with us to follow your will. They squat on our lands and steal fruit from us. We don't have the food to spare. Okay, I mean, that's understandable. And if they're cast-offs from Kazg, I mean, either that means that they're the worst of the worst, the worst scum of all, that even the rest of Kazg is not going to tolerate, or that might mean that they're actually not so bad. And, you know, just not bad and not evil enough to be with the rest of Kazg. So I guess it could go either way. I guess we'll find out more when we meet them and talk to them, assuming there is a chance to talk, but there usually is. So, why haven't you destroyed these rogues yourself? They have protected themselves with traps and guards. We cannot eliminate them without losses we can't afford. Not with Kazg and Valkyrie always looking for weakness. Okay, fair enough. But, okay, wait. Kazg and Valkyrie always looking for weakness, though? I mean, again, Valkyrie isn't really waging war against anyone. They're just protecting against constant rogue attacks, or what they think are rogue attacks that are actually kind of orchestrated, or at least supported by Pentel. Well, I guess we do have a quest now. Let's actually see what it is. Skim, kill. I don't know if I officially find. Alright, wait, what? A new quest has been added to your list. Huh? It doesn't seem like there actually was. Where is this? I mean, it says the quest was destroy hidden rebels. I guess an actual turn hadn't passed in time. Okay, in game. After time had unpaused. Fair enough. Destroy hidden rebels. In Pentel, you met Mikkel Blade, leader of the guards there. He told you about a band of rogue takers hiding in Thorny Wood. These woods are southeast of Pentel. He has to waste valuable troops keeping these rebels bottled in. He wants them destroyed. All right. I mean, I'm assuming that I'll end up being enemies with Cask anyway, or the the Takers as a faction. So I guess I don't have a problem with possibly dealing with some of their outcasts. Did I just... No. Did not log in my own creatures. Well, I'm gonna take a break here, actually. Obviously, I expected to explore the rest of the town, but that was before I took a little bit of a detour there and explored most of Pental Woods. That's right. So the Thorny Woods would be around here, to the east and then south, assuming it's its own separate area. Yeah, there's no quest indicator for Pental East, so there's that. What was I trying to say? Or going to say? Oh yeah, I was just thinking that, while I don't have a problem with dealing with those rogues, bandits, presumably from Cask, unless it turns out that they really aren't bandits and just, trying to live an honest life and being pestered by the fanatics of Pental. Maybe these are going to turn out to be the most unlikable faction in the end. Honestly, I wouldn't be too surprised. But yeah, I mean, do I really want to help them, though? Because they are, while not openly at war, definitely trying to hurt the others, including my allies, right? So I might kind of be working against myself and my allies in supporting them. Oh, hey, Chesh, actually. Hi, can I... Please. Yeah, that is the other guy, right? It doesn't say Chesh Blade or anything, but he is the other Blade of this place. So he did end up here, after all. How did the fighting at the gate go? I mean, you didn't participate in it. It was easy enough. After you cleared the gate, we only had to mop up the stragglers. Okay, let's pretend there were some. Apart from my receiving a sound thrashing at the hands of a huge thought, we had no serious difficulties. What are you going to do now? I'm only part of the town watch until I'm better. The moment I'm ready, I will be patrolling the bridges to the east, watching for rogue servals and taker scum. I can't wait to begin fighting again, in the name of our creators. Having you here inspires us all, Shaper. Oh, well, yeah, sure. Good for you. Oh, hey, Natalie. Okay, another one to talk to. But next time, as always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.